Ladies and gentlemen, Ron DeSantis is looking for police officers that are willing to relocate down to Florida. He's looking for unjacksinated police officers and offering a $5,000 bonus if they are willing to relocate there. So, a lot of all these bad cops that got fired, and we know how they go from one county or go across town for another job. Well, there's opportunities in Florida for the most menacing of the menacing. All right. So this is The Hill, October 24th, 2021. So, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis said Sunday that he is looking to enact legislation that would provide a $5,000 bonus to police officers to relocate to the Sunshine State where they can avoid jab scenes. So they don't have to follow any mandates if you're down in Florida. DeSantis told Fox News Sunday morning futures that Florida is actively working to recruit law enforcement officers from other states who are being fired for not getting the jab seen. And plus, they got a shortage just like all other states. They got a shortage of police officers. We're actually active and recruiting out of state law enforcement because we do have needs in our police and our sheriff departments. So, in the next legislative session, I'm going to hopefully sign legislation that gives a $5,000 bonus to any out of state law enforcement that relocates in Florida, DeSantis said. So NYPD, Minneapolis, Seattle, if you're not being treated well, we will treat you better here. You can fill important needs for us, and we will compensate you as a result, he added. The governor's comments come amid the escalating conflict with the Biden administration over its impeding mandate, which will require businesses with 100 or more workers to require the JAPSine or weekly testing. I wouldn't even want to be tested every week. What a turnoff. I would not want that. Every week. DeSantis announced last week that he was calling a special session of the state legislature in an effort to fight the requirements. Ron DeSantis' office clarified to The Hill in a statement on Monday that the bonuses will be available to any law enforcement official who wish to relocate in Florida, whether they are vaccinated or not. Officers from anywhere in the country would also be welcomed here and eligible for the same bonus. They will not be, so they're not going to even inquire about whether you got the jab seen or not. They don't care. They don't care what your status is. And that's part of a condition of hiring and employment, his office said. Other states, police officers are, many of them are leaving and some are being forced out because of mandates. DeSantis announced the one time signing bonus initiative in August. The state legislature is now tasked with passing legislation and appropriating funding for the bonuses. The governor said Sunday, said Biden's mandate is unconstitutional, adding that it will wreak havoc in the economy because of the potential for employees to leave and lose their jobs. Well, you're already there. You're already there. They did everything too fast. You knocked people off of unemployment, and that was record number at 7.5 million all at once. And now you're throwing people out in the military and on these jobs all over the country because if they refuse the mandate, I mean, you're just losing so many people at one time. You got the great resignation. I mean, it's already wreaking havoc. You're already beyond that point. And a lot of women in particular left the workforce, and they already said if the women don't come back in big numbers, this economy is doomed. And I believe that. Okay, but we want to make sure we're protecting your jobs and your livelihood, DeSantis said. The governor also said that the first responders previously had, they had similar mandates. So they're now under strong protection in his state. So they don't have to get it. So I think that influences our decision on a lot of this, and they have already had it and recovered. Also, they're making no accommodations for that. They're still pretending like that doesn't even exist. And so that's really, really troubling when you see that, DeSantis added. The report have mounted in recent days of employees quitting their jobs or being fired for not complying. Washington State Office of Financial Management announced last week that nearly 1,900 state employees have either quit their jobs or been fired for not abiding by Governor Jay Inslee mandate. Chicago is also in the midst of a high profile dispute with the city's main police union over the mandates. And yeah, we did see that out there in the news. But y'all, please tell me what you think about what he's offering because, let's face it, they need cops in Florida, for the same reason, many states in this country are dealing with a labor shortage. There's a big one among police officers as well. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video.